Hello and welcome to my Let's Play of Disco Elysium. This is a very cool game that just hit Steam. It's a narrative-based RPG, very similar to Planescape Torment, but with a very innovative dialogue tree and skill set. Very little combat in terms of an action game. Lots of text. There's some voice acting. And there's some parts that are not voice acted. So I'll be reading the parts that are not voice acted. Just because, I don't know why it defaults to some low screen res. It's very strange. Alright, so that's that. I played already for, I think, 2 hours or so. Had a good time, so I'm going to start again. Let's create a new game. The game seems to want, it gives you 3 stock characters, a thinker, sensitive, physical. The thinker is intelligent, has a bunch of facts. The sensitive guy is very psychological, personality. And the physical guy is basically kind of a brute. And you can see mainly what the difference is there's 4 attributes: intelligence, psyche, physique, and motorics. So this guy has good intelligence and motorics. This guy's psyche and physique. And this guy's the last 2. But you can also create your own. So it kind of wants you to do mostly unbalanced, it looks like. So we're going to create our own. So what I'm going to do, I will reduce all the skill points to 1. I'm going to put it all in intellect, since that seems interesting. 6 is the max you can do. And with the 4 left over, we'll put it in motorics. So he's fairly terrible at physique and psyche, and emotionally intelligent and strength, but he is very smart and very agile. Now what this means is these affect all of these skills. These are all the skills in the game. There are 6 times 4, so 24 different skills. Because I put 6 here, these skills start with like a cap of 6. I think they... it's not clear to me if I don't know what these like slots are yet in terms of like the squares that aren't filled in, because sometimes they are filled in. But regardless, it says 6 because of the base. And so now you can also set a signature skill. So you can actually click on info to understand what each of these skills do. And it actually has a pretty good description of what it means to be high skilled at each of these. So logic helps you solve puzzles. People with low logic aren't going to be able to solve the simplest puzzle. Encyclopedia, kind of obvious. You just know a lot of stuff from the encyclopedia. Rhetoric makes you an impressive politician, essentially. Drama, you're like a thespian, and you can lie. People with low drama cannot lie. Conceptualization makes you go big. If you have low, you can't see the world in a creative light. Visual calculus. The world reveals its secrets to you. And it's like your mind's eye, reconstructing crime scenes, stuff like that. So those are the ones we're good at, or very good at. Down here, we're medium good at hand-eye coordination, which is... it says cool for trick shooters and snipers, jugglers. It's for shooting, basically. Perception, high levels of perception lets you find details, and which is good. Reaction speed. I see reaction speed happen a lot. Makes your body act before your mind. Almost all these skills are used a lot in the game, so they've done a great job of weaving in lots of these skills into the narrative. And so the narrative constantly is changing based on your skill set and based on kind of the items you're wearing, which affects these skills and your level up and so on. Suave Fair makes you king of cool. Interfacing, which is like how much you interact with other people, I think. Oh, connect to machines. Use and improve them. So it's like a tinker person. Composure. Cool for playing cards. Military. Composure. Maintain a stern expression. And then the skills we suck at are all these kind of middle ones. Volition. Makes you hyper sane. When you're about to get hyper funky, you keep it normal. A bit of a party pooper at low levels. You'll have low morale without it. You would be profoundly unstable cop, failing at the falling part of the seams as you make irreversible mistakes. This is also an important skill in theory because it gives you the will to finish the investigation, improving your morale. One of the 2 health pools in the game, so we're gonna have a very low morale. Hopefully, it doesn't hurt us in the game. I haven't really played this game that much, so we'll see. In the first 2 hours, I didn't notice it being all that bad. Maybe it gets hard. Maybe it gets more nasty later. Inland Empire animates the inanimate. You'll have conversations with your clothing, conversations that may change the course of the investigation. If you're not thrown in the loony bin first. This sounds like a cool skill, but I'm not going to bother going for it. Empathy. High levels of empathy puts you in other people's shoes. Authority. Demand respect. Esprit de corps. Very hard of the police force. Willing and able to be obliged to take a bullet for your partner. But without it, you'll be flying blind. Unable to understand the discreet remarks colleagues make in high-stakes situations. Suggestion makes you able to charm people. Alright, so I'm bad at all those. Endurance. Enables you to take a few knocks. And this is again another health pool. There's 2 health pools. Improves your health. One of the 2 health pools in the game. Unless you survive. So these 2 skills are like the health pool, this pool skills. So we'll see what happens when I don't take them. At high levels, pain threshold turns in on itself. Seriously unhealthy man. Full of self-destructive behavior. That's okay. Physical instrument. Breaks doors, chains, and bones. Muscle men. So you're basically super strong. Electrochemistry. High levels makes you a man of unrestrained pleasure. Leers at the people with a bottle of speed and a bendy straw in either hand. Low electrochemistry, you'll be too innocent to be effective. Without a working knowledge of drugs and sex, city will be difficult to understand. Shivers. At high levels, shivers may make you seem mad to the outside world as you listen to the city, and you don't listen to others. Your spirits may begin to worry. With low shivers, you will seldom hear the city speaking to you. If it cannot hear, how will you ever save it? Half-light. High levels makes you ultra tuned to the world. Alright. So anyways, we'll try this. See how it goes. Now we need to set a signature skill. I think... When I did my 2-hour playthrough before, I didn't get very far. I chose logic. But logic didn't come up a ton. So I'm almost thinking reaction speed, because I saw that a lot. Some of these skills are more useful than others, but all of them are kind of happen a lot. I'm obviously not going to choose any of these for signature skills. So I get... This one becomes a 5 then. Yeah, we'll go with that, I guess. Sounds reasonable. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. You're conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever.
Simply keep on non-existing.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it. You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing. I know you do, baby. I know.
How about you cough up some more of that sweet oblivion?
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
Allions, let's go.
All right. Nothing town to fuck all borough.
A return trip to the Silence, please.
You want me to upgrade that to a one-way trip, sir?
Don't stop. Keep singing. Sing me the song of death.
The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meat around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Stop. I don't want to hear anything more about this sensation. Take me back to that formless, disembodied nothing.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Help! Someone cut off my head. It's trying to murder the rest of me.
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Somehow you know what it is. A corpus clima, mortar carriage. This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. You hear a jingle. Keys are cleaning the pocket of your flare-cut pants. Fish them out. It says "Whirling in the Rags" on the aluminum keyring. There's a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched into it. You should open the door. Encyclopedia. The Whirling in the Rags is a hostile cafeteria in the urban coast frequented by dock workers. Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. They should have sent a poet. Bottles in the bathtub. Beer, wine, and sweet liquors. A mirror hangs bent and broken above the bent and broken sink. And a fierce discharge of masculine energy somehow has ripped half the faucet off. Was this not the same Elaine that fawns empires and lays waste to cities, viral, uncaring towards little things? Probably not, no. Hot water sprays from the faucet's base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just a vague impression of a man. Suddenly you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. Really? Nothing? Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in is drowned in a sea of blood, alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions. Wipe off the mirror. As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Maybe you should touch it first. Make sure there's nothing wrong with my face. Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with it. What's wrong? Where to begin? There's the bloatedness, and there's a swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin. I'm sorry, touch your nose. Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be particularly tiny nose either, not with all the drinks it absorbed from you. At least my tongue is okay. Touch your tongue. It's not. It's swollen snail-like wiggling between my fingers. I'm scared. I want to stop doing this. Don't be scared. It's only your face. It's not like anyone's going to see it. Behold. You have no idea who this thing is, do you? So you can get the idea that you're a superstar or an alcoholic. This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic. Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis in your face. Or wait, is it an expression? Are I trying to make an expression with that face? Why? I'm not making it. The face is making it itself. Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. Okay, try to stop. Oh my god, you can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What's that emotion you're trying to convey? Superstardom? God, I don't know. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid what it's meant for the ladies. Please promise me you're not going to try this on any of the ladies, whatever happens. I promise. Lie. You liar. You can't even tell the truth to yourself. Go ahead and try something. Dig deep in your mind to locate the source of the expression. It belongs to the third decade of the current century. Enough time has passed from the failure of the revolution that, from a fleeting moment, the free market economy seemed like an ultimate uncontested way of life for our species. Okay. Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People had made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling us the new style. But more importantly, disco happened. For Revocol, your city, this meant only one thing. Gillimun Lamillion. And if it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Alright. No doubt. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music in an open air, Foot Nut, somewhere in Revocol Rest, Gillimun's blonde mane appeared on screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression. Okay. So I adopted it. Why? Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought it was the super stardust that would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace for me remains. I feel I need to add the clicking sound when I make it. Click, click. The click is used to spur on a horse. It features heavily in Gillimun's Lamillion's regional song, Don't Worry. Your pretty little head. How long ago was the new? Some 20-odd years. There was a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression looking good on you or anyone. Humanity has run aground in that time, and it's a different world now. The expression is a relic. Anything else, like who I am or why did I drink myself into oblivion? You have some understanding of the near history of disco. The rest is darkness, aside from the useless fact that the motor carriage outside was a corpus canema. Guess that's it then. Gained a thought. Guillemune Lemillion. Whatever happened to him? Who, with his amber name, sparkling teeth, beguiled and tattered remains of the nation? While you suffered and suffered, did he dematerialize in the cloud of cocaine dust? Or did he simply stand in the corner and melt into the slendering new lines of some starlit knew it 20 years ago? Spare a thought for his great ass, too. Or wait, maybe he became a police officer in Ravicol West. So if you research this one, it's going to take 4 hours and give you -1 logic while it's happening. Which probably won't matter. I don't know if I care about this one. This is one of the many thoughts you can go think about. Alright, let the mirror be for now. Don't care. Ceiling fan. This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends on a tiny fan, the other on a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Pull on the fan. The blades come squealing to a halt. Should be easy to reach the tie now. Grab it. See, now it's a +3 because the fan's turned off. Alright. You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap, it's released from the blade. You have in your hand a truly hideous necktie. 4 or 5 different patterns. And the knot reminds you of a noose. Pull on the light bulb. Oh, terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. Disco ass blazer. Looks like someone tore the tape out while the song was playing. This real tape player is still on, rolling empty. Item gained. Shoe. No, all that remains is to find the other shoe. A necktie adorned with a garish pattern. It's disturbingly vivid. Somehow you feel as if it would be wrong to ever take it off. It's your friend now. It will betray you if you change it for a boring scarf. +1 Inland Empire. These golden brown trousers are a flare cutout. Normal bell bottom. They are someone's piss-soaked, cum-stained party pants. -1 Suave Fair tied around the thighs, and +1 Electrochemistry tied around the crotch. White satin shirt. Smells of someone's piss in the armpits. Conceptualization, real statement to wear. -1 suggestion, unsavory odor. Disco ass blazer. Looks like someone skinned this blazer off some long extinct disco animal. Has an enigmatic white rectangle on the back and thigh right sleeve. Halogen watermarks. The spirit of decor. Alright. I think that's everything in this room. Let's get out of here. I don't think I can go through this door. I think this door is locked. Yep, locked. I'll stop running, walking slow in a second. Calendar says it's March. The year's 51. Something on the table. 40 cents. Nice. Ravachol. Kali. Oranje. I'm never remember all that. Alright, secret task complete. Find your other shoe. Composure. There they both are. Two identical shoes. One copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. Reunited on your feet. Like two baby crocodiles. How do they fit? Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told. Composure. Awesome watch tile heels. Minus one suave affair. Heels ridiculously high. Electrochemistry.
Hello, officer.
Alright, it's a good stopping point right here. We'll continue on the next episode. Thanks for watching.